Hey Virgo, intuitive soul coach here with your July 2023 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Virgo, the key themes showing up for you in the month of July. You have adventure, teamwork, and you also have trust. So this is a powerful trio here. A lot of you are heading towards a brand new beginning, a brand new life, a new opportunity in regards to career, relationship, health. There's also a Winnie the Pooh reference coming in as well. Some of you may have a nickname. Maybe it's Pooh Bear, Tigger. It could be your name is Christopher, or maybe it's Robbins. Please take it as it resonates. Some of you may have just seen a reference to Winnie the Pooh. Maybe your children were watching it, or it could be on a shirt. It could be on social media. Please take it as it resonates. But I'm also getting this adventure showing up for you. There could be world travel, global travel. This could even be an excursion you are taking in your town or the next country or state over. For a lot of you, this is a spiritual quest. You are ready for a new human experience because you've wrapped up some sort of a cycle here, or you are ready to move forward after a time of being patient and maybe sacrifice. I'm getting here because you do have the Hanged Man and you have the Temperance. So there's a new adventure here and you are well ready for this is what I'm getting here. Now you also have the teamwork. This could be working with others. Some of you are traveling. It could be with friends, with family. A lot of you are attracting your soul tribe as well. This is teamwork, making that dream work. Now, this can be support. It can be financial support, emotional support, physical support, but this is group effort. This is you co-creating, not just by yourself, right? Co-creating with spirit, co-creating with others to manifest your dreams. This is teamwork, team projects, coming together and having that helping hand, because some of you have been on a solo venture or an independent journey, but there's a shift happening here where you are attracting other like minds. You may be attracting your soul tribe, or you may finally have the resources or the necessary means to be able to move forward in whatever it was that you wanted to make progress or you wanted to set into motion. Because I'm getting here that Wheel of Fortune where some sort of energy, something you've set into motion, Virgo, is going to pay off big dividends, big ways is what I sense here. But the key factor is trust. This is about you taking that leap of faith, fidelity, honesty, assessment, secrets. Some of you, this is committing yourself. This is you staying loyal. Now, some of you, yes, you may have been betrayed. There could have been gossip. There could have been secrets here. But if that was in the past, try to leave that energy in the past. Try to take a look at any sort of conditioning or beliefs that you have based on betrayal, and know that that doesn't have to be the experience every time. Okay, this is about you taking a leap of faith and moving forward into this new exciting energy showing up here with adventure. So I like this for you. It's easier said than done, of course, to trust, but the universe has your back. So diving into the tarot cards here, the beginning of July, you're staying determined, because some of you have lost your confidence when it comes to your stability. You have the King of Coins, you have the Seven of Wands. So some of you, there was a situation where your security or your stability may have been pulled out from underneath you, because the King of Coins is showing up here as big boss energy. But I do feel here you want to work smarter, not harder. I mean, who doesn't, right? But you're to the point where you have been working really, really hard. Now you want that wheel to spin in the opposite, where you can work smarter, right? Not harder. But your determination is going to pay off. Don't lose your courage here, because you can see the Seven of Wands, she's fierce. She's determined. She's not going to give up on her dreams. She doesn't want to conform. Some of you may be working towards retirement, working towards a relationship, buying your home, financial security down the road. This could be leaving your legacy behind. Whatever this is, you're working towards your King of Coins. Now, the King of Coins is a reliable leader. They're very generous with their time, with their money, with their efforts, and you are putting in the time. I feel like you're sacrificing at times your time. Okay, others of you may feel like you're sacrificing family time or your love life. There's just something here that you've put on the back burner, but that's okay because you're focused on your stability, and I feel like that's where you need to be at this time. When the King of Pentacles shows up here, this is about you not afraid to build that empire. So things might start moving forward in a new way, but I'm also getting here new life altogether. There could be a move, a new home, a relationship that can withstand the test of time. Whatever this is for you, you're fighting for it, and I feel like you're determined to go all in. It's almost like hitting that hand, right? If you think of this game of life as a hand of poker, sometimes we're dealt pocket rockets, right? The aces. Sometimes we're dealt the best hand, but yet we get crappy cards. Sometimes we're dealt the worst hands, but we get, the best cards on the river that end up helping us move forward, regardless of what hand was dealt here for you. I'm getting a full house type of energy. So I feel like the pieces are being put into place with this teamwork. I do feel like there's support. There is this energy here of coming together, like minds. Some of you may be saying, Melissa, there's no help. There's no support. I've been doing this since I've been 16, right? I've been out of the house since I've been young, and there hasn't been this energy. Bits and pieces of everything are all coming together here to create the bigger picture. And that's why I see this full house. So some of you, there's a move, there's an adventure, there's a new beginning, there's a new relationship. All these pieces are put into one to create, again, that whole. So I like this for you. Now, Virgo, in the middle of July, you have here the Eight of Cups and the Temperance. The Temperance is all about compromise. It's about self-control. You've had to master that energy of self-control, but it still gets the best of us at times. As much as we want to say we're patient, our patience is paying off here, we still get a little bit impatient. Who doesn't, right? When we want things to manifest and they're not happening in our timing, we get a little bit frustrated. But I am sensing with the Eight of Cups here, you're not waiting for something to happen. You're not waiting for, you to catch that lucky card, right, in that game. You are willing to play the game. You're willing to put on a poker face, or you're willing to bet the odds, or you're ready to fold. Whatever it is for you that you're willing to do, I feel like it's because you are taking action. And this is really powerful here for you, Virgo, because the Eight of Cups is not staying in a routine. It's not staying stuck because you don't know how to play the game of life. You don't know how to play the game of poker, right? This is about you learning, because I'm getting here books. There's something with knowledge, something with education. I mean, some of you may be going back to school. For others of you, you are teachers, or you have the life experience under your belt in order to move forward here. I feel like a lot of you are a pro, right? You're a pro. You know how to play your cards. You know when to bet. You know when to fold them. You know when someone else is playing BS. You know when to call it. So you've learned to kind of grow and temper along the way. And the Temperance is all about patient balance, because there is an energy here of being patient. Just like within that game of poker, you got to be patient, trust your intuition. There's logic, but yet there's so many factors that go into it. But first and foremost, I feel like you are enjoying the game, and that's what you're here to do, right? You're here to enjoy the game. And in the past, maybe you've been reckless. Maybe you acted impulsively, or you folded too soon, but I feel like you have got to the point here where, for those of you that are not familiar with Texas Hold'em or poker, I do apologize, but I feel like you finally got to that final table. And that final table, you've taken the steps. So in poker, if you are in a tournament, sometimes it takes hours and hours and hours for you to get to that final table. And I feel like you're finally sitting amongst the pros, or amongst the people that are at the same place with you, other like minds. They all have the same goal, right? They all want to win. But I feel that you are feeding off each other, but there's also this energy of support. There's this energy of teamwork, and it's not an eye for an eye. It's not a cutthroat. Even though the game of poker, it can seem a little bit intimidating at times, but ultimately everybody is there with that same energy, and they want to grow, they want to evolve, and they want to win. And I feel like that's all you want to do here as well. Eight of Cups is you leaving behind or shaking up a routine. Some of you may surprise your opponent, or you may surprise someone in your life by a decision that you decide to do. Because what they're showing me is someone may be used to you playing it safe, or someone may be thinking you are a risk taker. You switch up the routine and you do something differently, and I feel like it's going to bring in a lot of shifts, a lot of change, but it's going to pay off in a big way here. Beautiful. I apologize if I've called you Leo. Virgo, some of you may be on that Leo cusp. You may have Leo placements in your chart. Now, towards the end of July, you have the Hanged Man and you have the Page of Cups. Beautiful. The Hanged Man is about rewarded sacrifice. So yes, maybe you have went in a new direction, but I feel like the sacrifice that you have made is going to pay off, and you're finally seeing that change. You're seeing that shift. You're able to take a look at it from a new point of view. But it hasn't come easy. It's come with hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, right? When the Hanged Man shows up, in the past, there may have been empty rewards, but there's a sense of fulfillment now that you didn't have before. And it's going to offer you this sense of new, exciting energy, new excitement. For a lot of you in the past, you may have lost motivation. You may have given up. There could have been an energy of fold them, no one to fold them, no one to hold them. And I feel like you're staying consistent this time around. And there's something here that you're again, I'm getting that final table type of energy where you're playing that final table. And you've made it. There's a sense of achievement, a sense of accomplishment, but you're not done yet, because pages are new beginnings. So it's like you're opening up this new chapter. There is this new level that you're hitting here, and it's quite exciting. So I'm really liking this for you. When it comes to money, income, wealth, career, you have the Chess card. This talks about money strategy, wise spending. Some of you, it says long game. Oh, isn't that funny? As I'm talking about poker here, this is you in it to win it, right? This is changing up the structure, because some of you, your routine was too military, too formal, or too 9 to 5-y, right? Some of you wanted to switch it up here. This is about you being that leader that you are. Yes, you may be thinking about your next move, but I feel like the reason why you're thinking strategically is because you're in it to win it, and you don't want to make an impulsive move because you've already done that in the past and it didn't serve you well. So slow and steady wins this game. Beautiful. You also have the Cutlery. I love when the Cutlery shows up, because it says that you have the tools available, all of them. And it's interesting because look at what we're missing. What are we missing there? The spoon. And as I always say when this card shows up, you can't eat soup with a spoon, or excuse me, with a fork. But the spoon is your intuition. So you have that all along, right? There could be other tools that you use. Maybe you see a straw over here. Maybe maybe you just pick up the whole darn bowl. But I feel like you have the business tools. You have the resources to live a life that is abundant, whatever that may mean for you. Yes, you may need more money, but it's something that you are working towards. Some of you have a career that is food related. You may be the sole provider, or you are increasing your work. Therefore, that increases your income. But again, I still feel like the goal here is to work smarter, not harder. You don't want to work into your maybe 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever this is here. You want to be able to retire. Some of you retire early. For some of you, it is regenerative income or passive income here. I feel you want to love what you do and overcome those obstacles to have that freedom and that wiggle room. Virgo, you have the Crown. This is about you overcoming those obstacles. Some of you may have been going through a power struggle or a power play with yourself, with others, over wealth, over money. There's something along the lines of control here as well. Maybe you were trying to control the circumstance, or maybe someone else was. This is about you becoming your own owner or boss. This can be about you taking charge of a situation, maybe confronting or talking to a boss. For others of you, it's making progress. And that's what I see here happening. You've made it to that final round, that final table, that final interview, final step up, whatever that is for you. You're going to overcome some of those obstacles. You're going to put on this crown and wear it because you've earned it. You deserve it. You have here that king of coins, right? And he has his crown. He works on his stability. So a lot of you are heading towards financial freedom, whatever that may look like for you. Beautiful. When it comes to love, some of you may be taking a retreat, right? We talk about adventure, could be travel showing up here. It's time to disconnect. Now, some of you may be working remotely. You may be single, maybe you're partnered up. If you are partnered up, I feel like this is a very advantageous time to take a little bit of a retreat with your loved one, spend time with family, spend time with a lover, or it could be you're just taking a little bit of time down, time out. Because there could be some big changes showing up for you. Maybe a move, maybe a relocation. Some of you are getting ready for retirement or to take that next leap, that next step into a new path, whatever that may be for you. So you're getting ready, but I do feel like you are planning to take a little bit of downtime before things get really, really busy for you. For those of you that are single, it is safe for you to love. Okay, for those of you that have been betrayed or hurt, or trust is a huge factor here for you, it is safe for you to love. Now, Virgo, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, because you deserve that type of love. You are worthy of love. And a lot of you at times, you've taken a hit to that confidence level, right? There's been self-doubt, or you've lost that courage. You felt like something wasn't going to happen for you. Open your heart to even more love. Because passion is in the air. If you're looking for love, you have the Page of Cups. This could be a brand new relationship that comes in. For some of you, it's unexpectedly. It could be while you are in a team environment. It could be while you're socializing with your friends, while you're out with family. It could be a function, while you are on a retreat or a vacation. Okay, for others of you, you may meet through a like-minded group or an event or education, learning, school. Maybe you meet someone. If you are a professor, it could be another professor. Please take it as it resonates, but there's passion in the air here. And it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Beautiful. I'm also getting that some of you, it's important for you to reconnect with your loved one. If you are in a partnership, it's important to have some sort of adventure, goal or milestone that the both of you can work towards together, because otherwise it feels too separate or separated. It could feel a little bit too independent. Yes, it's important that you're doing your thing and they're doing theirs, but there's also a reunification happening here that's important. So make sure that you set up weekly date nights, or you are enjoying something that maybe they enjoy and they're enjoying something you enjoy. So just coming together here. There's a little bit of a compromise, and it may feel like a sacrifice. Maybe you don't love to do that, but it is about coming together, and it's going to pay off in big dividends. All right, next up here. This is a new deck. I'm absolutely loving this. It is the Age of Aquarius Tarot and Oracle, I believe. I was gifted this deck from Beautiful Soul, and you can find it in the description box. It's linked. The last one on the decks is very beautiful energy. I love the symbology. But you also have here card 6, and some of you, this is about receiving a message that you can either accept or decline. Okay, so this is a very powerful energy here of making choices. 6s can be about problem solving, which you have here. This can be about receiving news because you have the Page of Cups. So I do feel that a lot of you are going to receive some sort of message here, and Spirit is calling for you to trust that this is in your highest good. Now, of course, you have free will. You can accept or you can decline, completely up to you, but stay open, stay vulnerable, and trust your intuition. Because not everything is as black and white as it seems. You may have to go inward. Okay, you also have here the promise. This is beautiful. And it's interesting that you have not only the promise, but you also have trust. So there's something with you maybe keeping a promise to yourself. This could be a promise that you made as a child. For others of you, it's a promise that maybe someone made to you, but you have the promise showing up. And I feel, oh, wow, this is interesting because as I looked up, it almost looked like a card, like a poker card here. So I feel like the promise is to not give up. The promise is to maybe go all in, or you to finally get that seat at the table. The promise is something coming here full circle. And I feel like you're not alone because you have here, anything is possible. Anything is possible, and that's important for you to remind yourself in the ether, in the grand scheme of things, right? The sky's the limit. Sky is limitless, I should say, but this is about you being open to infinite possibility, and that's what I feel is available here for you, Virgo. So beautiful energy. Now, what do we have from the soul truth? This is beautiful because you also have the teamwork. So do you surround yourself, Virgo, with people who lift you up? The people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we become. Does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? And do they help you step into your greatest potential? Today's soul action. Make a desire list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself with. And clarify, is there anyone in your life that no longer serves you? Can you love them from a distance? So some of you, you are absolutely attracting soul tribe. For others of you, I feel like you are saying to yourself, this energy no longer serves me, right? Some of you may find that old friendships or, people are not attracted to your energy as maybe they once were, but that's okay because that's part of the change. It's part of growth. A lot of you are growing and evolving, and you're going to see that not everybody is going to meet you up here. Not everyone is going to meet you at that level. But you're going to introduce new people into your world. And I feel like there's new people, whether it's romantic, whether it's family, whether it's friendships. I do sense community. I sense tribe, and I do see here teamwork. I also sense when you are in a career situation where someone may not be pulling their weight, it's important for you to speak up. It's important if some of you are in the process of maybe firing or hiring, if this is what you do, I feel like it's important to know when someone is not doing their work efficiently, and not just to keep them around, just to keep them around. Okay, so some of you, you may have some difficult choices to let some people go. For others of you, I feel like it's important to say no if it's a no, and to say yes if it's a yes. If someone is saying to you, hey, Virgo, can you cover for me? Can you work this weekend? But really, you just want some downtime, but you don't want to disappoint. This is time for you to set healthy boundaries here, Virgo, because it's important that you don't make these excuses and you stay honest and truthful with yourself, which goes into the next question. What excuses am I making right now? No more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. The time is now. Today is soul action. If it's important enough for you, you will find a way. Today, make a decision and do it. Even if you don't feel ready, listen to your heart and you will be led. Beautiful. And lastly, what can I do to make a difference? What keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it, such that every ounce of you screams, no more? Where can you create purpose out of your pain? Today is soul action, Virgo. Make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference. And if it could be tiny, maybe it's a smile passing by a stranger. Maybe it's helping, a homeless person by offering them something to eat. Perhaps it is holding the door open. Maybe it's a bigger act of kindness, but it doesn't matter how big or small because all of it makes a difference here, and you make a difference. And even if you felt like that hasn't been reciprocated, some of you feel like you've gotten the short end of the stick. Trust me when I say karma is a real thing, and you're going to get what what's been coming to you. Live by the golden rule. And that came up in, I believe, Leo's reading, where, be the change you wish to see. What can you do to make a difference? Make it small or big, because it absolutely makes a difference. All right. Now at this time, we're going to get messages from your spirit animals. And I just ask here, Virgo, if you can, please close your eyes for a moment. Tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. Take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And I want you to imagine the first animals or animal that shows up in your mind's eye. Now this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps this animal is wild, magical, mystical, or domesticated. It could be an animal that's crossed over the rainbow bridge or one that you have at home. There is no right or wrong answer, Virgo. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month, all you need to do is drop your power animals in the comment section below. And I personally will enter you into that giveaway. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss that notification. All right. Now you have beautiful animals here. Some of you may be 53 years old, 46 years old, or 30, or you may also have a birthday on the 30th. But you have here seahorse spirit, watch and wait. Watch and wait. So some of you, I mean, yes, you have the temperance, which is all about patient balance, because some of you, there was reckless imbalance because someone got too patient. They may have folded, right? They may have walked away, did something impulsively. I am getting here that it's important to watch and wait for your turn. Okay, just like in that game that we're talking about in your whole reading, that game of poker, it's important for you to read the energy. It's important for you to trust, but it's important for you to take action when it's your time to take action. So there's a time to pause and reflect, and then there's a time to play your cards. And that's what I sense is happening here. You are getting ready to play your cards because there is a new beginning, and it's important to trust, and your time is coming around. I feel like there may be one little factor, something in place here, but it's coming up to your turn, and you're going to break through some of those glass ceilings. You're going to take off in a big way here. I feel like whatever you're playing out, whatever this is here for you, it's going to be very abundant, very beautiful. Because your next card here is the peacock. Let it shine. When it's your turn here, which it's coming, okay? Trust me when I say it's coming here. This is about you opening your heart up. This is about you shining your beautiful gifts. This is about you working with the universe to manifest your dreams, your desires, your wishes, whatever goals you have, you put into action here. And you're going to let it all shine here with peacock. I'm loving this for you. And lastly, you have grasshopper spirit. It says, take a leap of faith. And you have literally on the trust card, you have leap of faith. So what a beautiful synchronicity. So it's time for you to take that leap of faith. Some of you, you may have some news around maybe July 30th or even July 3rd that shows up. This could be the third week of July for you as well, but it's important for you to trust. It's important for you to take that leap. No more excuses. Beautiful. And last but not least here, Virgo, you have card 39. Didn't we just say 39 here? Okay, I thought there was a 39, maybe not. Some of you may be 39 years old, but this is a new life. This is beautiful energy. Now, some of you may be seeing 3s, you may be seeing 9s, okay? You may even be seeing 12s, which we have here with the Hanged Man. Let's see what's showing up here for you. Card 39. All right, this new life card is all about birthing of new ideas. It is about growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, and life renewing itself, Virgo. When spring awakens, the world, joy, and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossom bursts from the trees overnight. Birds return home and sing their glorious song. And nature is full of promises. Miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine. Beautiful. There's that message from the peacock. Let your light shine, for this is a good time of good fortune. Wonderful. Now, when it comes to love and relationships, new energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness and vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. And it makes sense because you have the teamwork card showing up here. When it comes to money and prosperity, you have every reason to be optimistic right now as things seem to fall into place magically. New opportunities remind you that abundance is available to you, Virgo. Delight in the bounty that begins to appear in surprising forms. Stay curious. There's that Page of Cups. Stay curious and keep your heart open. And know that your hopes and dreams are being fulfilled. It's as if new life suddenly infuses your projects, your work, and your creative ideas with a kind of electricity that crackles with exciting potential. Fortune is smiling upon you. Beautiful. So even if you are at the beginning stages of a situation here, Virgo, and you haven't quite hit your stride, be immersed in the newness, right? There's a newness of it. And sometimes we try to rush that learning process. That's why we have that slow and steady energy showing up. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here now because life loves you. Yes. And sometimes, yeah, we try to rush with the Temperance because we get impatient, right? We want things now. We can be impatient, driven humans at times. We want that quick instantaneous success, or we want things to happen faster than they do. But I feel here that your time is coming. You're going to be able to work smarter, not harder. You will be able to enjoy in your money. You'll be able to enjoy family time. I'm getting here freedom. For some of you, it is retiring early, or it is being able to have that flexibility to work from anywhere, or to be able to raise children and do what you love on the side, or have the flexibility or freedom to build a business. So there is something you are maintaining, but there's also this energy here of a new beginning. It's important for you to trust in the divine timetable as it mentions here. So overall, it looks to be a very powerful month. Now, some of you pay attention to your feet, to your toes, even your ankles and your knees. I'm getting that here with Temperance energy. Seven of Wands, this can also be shoulders area, and it can even be arms. So there is something here with shoulder. Please take that as it resonates. And then with the Hanged Man, some of you could really benefit from aerial yoga, being flexible through energy work and yoga, stretching in the morning. I am sensing as well, it's important for you to do some new movements. It could be hiking, walking, because again, I'm getting that feet energy for you as well. So trust. If you've been suffering from a health issue, of course, please see the disclaimer. Please seek medical professional guidance. But I am getting here that for those of you that have suffered from some sort of physical, mental, emotional illness or symptom, there's the right people coming into your energy in the month of July that can help you gain clarity, that can help you overcome some of those struggles, some of those challenges, and they can help you feel a sense of renewal. There's a helping hand here available, and I feel like you are aligning with the right people, the right healers, the right coaches, the right psychics, whoever this is here for you to help guide you along that path towards more freedom. And it could be, for some of you, it's freedom to move. It could be flexibility because some of you have suffered with some sort of pain. It could be deep pain. There's just this movement that I feel where you're able to free yourself from, which wouldn't that be nice for those of you that have been suffering here? So I do feel that coming in. And what else do we have here? Okay, thank you. I'm getting the name Jeff or Jeffrey or Jeffries. Jeffrey and Co. or Jeffrey and Company. It could be brothers, it could be father, son, or that could be someone's last name, Jeffries. Please take that as it resonates. Thank you so much, Virgo, for tuning in. If this resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. I would love to see your power animals in the comment section below. And again, if you are vibing with the energy of this channel and you haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, please do. Thank you so much, Virgo, for spending your precious time and energy here. Lots of love.